Alright, welcome Minecrafters of all sorts, types, shapes, sizes, everything. We are here, we are playing Minecraft. Decided to switch over from the Gold Rush to normal, back to playing some Minecraft, gonna just kind of dig around. It's been a while, so I had to kind of get used to the controls. It's quite a bit different than Gold Rush. Still the same walking, W for forward, S for back, D and A for side to side. Gonna start out. I've had a few requests. A friend of mine from high school asked that I make a video or two, kind of to show my Minecraft world, so he can check it out and see what it's all about. So here I am. Like most all, I'm not gonna say all, but like most all Minecrafters, I play modded versions. This is my modded version. I took to playing Curse, and then it switched over to Twitch. But I went and just added my own mods, because I don't like the witchcraft, wizardry mods, and all that fun stuff. I just like the factories. So here I am. It spawned me on an island way over yonder. And then I found a decent-sized island with a tree, and started my tunneling ventures to get my diamonds. And of course, any Minecrafter that knows Minecraft knows that that's the Nether portal. I hate the Nether. I have lost 3 suits down there, and I keep screwing up. So anyways, I've got my suit on this guy, but I don't have my flying mode enabled because guess what? I screwed up and lost my suits. So here I'm just kind of walking around my island, just kind of dinking around, trying to figure out where I left off last. Looks like I've got my oil tank here. Looks like I pumped out an oil well right here so I could continue to mine, and it was dry, so I popped it out. So here we are. I'm probably going to have to figure out a way to get rid of these pipes, because if I put my quarry in, it's going to automatically knock out these pipes, and I will lose them. So now I've just got to lay down some more dirt, it looks like, and wrench off the pipes, and then move over to the next oil well, which is that guy there. And it looks like we've got a smaller one out there. I built my own island, so I figured, what the heck, if I'm on an island, I will just branch out. This island was probably about the same size as that island when I started out, and now here we are. Wished I could fly. I don't like to set it in game mode too. I just don't like doing that. I don't like flying with the cheat mode on. So just bear with me. Here is my shop. This is what I always do. I'm kind of goofy like this. I like to build shops. So as you know, I've just had an infested skeleton, was ground to bits. Sweet! I'm trying to get some more ender pearls so I can put the flying ability on my suit. So here I've started my factory, got it set up here. I have my ME system right over here. I love the ME systems because then I can just craft stuff, stick it in there, have it loaded up in the system, all my blocks and my items. Look at all my fun stuff that I got going on there. As you can see, I've got some redstone furnaces going. They are fed with oak wood from my tree farm, and they make coal, and the coal is going down to make energy in my steam dynamos. I will go downstairs and show you those. I always make a basement too. So what I do is I quarry out to the bedrock, and then I'll build me a base, kind of like this. And I'll get the basement going on, all the mechanics set up. I've got some gas engines over here because I figured I need somewhere to put my oil. So I got a bunch of oil already in the tank here, going through the refineries, getting turned into gas. I'm kind of screwy. I could have just taken this out and put into a valve here to fill the tank. I'm odd. I like to watch the flow of the fuel in the back of the tank, so I ran the pipe down through the ground underneath the tank all the way back up to the top, back there to an inlet. Yeah, I'm weird. And then there you can see the inlet for the oil. I don't have anything coming in, so I guess I better move my pump and get to pumping. Got to go out and check out my quarries. As you can see, I'm carrying an energy lodestone around. Here's the top part of my tanks. I like to put them in the ground, but I like to have them here where I can see them because I'm weird like this. Here is the ME system. This was a change for me when we changed over from playing on Feed the Beast with my factory mods and all that fun stuff. I went to this one, which is the newer Applied Energistics 2 instead of just AE, and the network cable is different, and so is the ME system. Instead of building a computer like you did on the Feed the Beast version, now you have all these nice little controllers that you put together that allows you to make a bigger computer, and off each side you can run, I believe it's 32 channels, I believe is the most you can run off of each side, so you have to have different ones tied in, and then you can change these colors. You change this to a different color, you put another one down here, they don't tie together, they're completely separate. So you notice I have 16 of 32 channels being used on this. 14 of them which are on this plate here, so I can actually put 2 more, and you see I have 2 more slots for stuff that I can add there. Here I have my ME drive, so this is where all my little hard drives are. As you see, I have 64K ME storage cells. All sorts of goodies in my inventory here. I need to go put these load cells to charge up. Here is my big generator portion right here. I think I had this burning saplings up because I've overloaded with saplings, so I fill up a chest with saplings and bring it down here and stick it on. Here's the way to do this. So you have to put the stuff into a chest. So I've got all my coal coming out on this export bus out of the ME system into a chest, and then out through these impulse item ducts, which will hold a lot of coal, and pump it out. And then you notice how I've got my setup here. This is a start. What I'm going to end up doing, eventually I end up with these things all over the place, just taking up a huge amount of area. I'm trying to get it to where I can use the big reactors. The reason why I went to this version of the thermal expansion, actually it's not thermal expansion, the big reactors here. Let me find out here. On my item list, I'll just type in reactor, start to, and then it's gonna pop this up. So the big reactors. The reason why I went to this version is because they have more control in this one than they do in the Feed the Beast that I've been playing. It's kind of hard to explain. In Feed the Beast, I had to set it up to where I had, it's a little timer type circuit that would turn it off and on once the reactor reached a certain temperature, and then once it cooled off, it would kick back on. When it got too hot, it would, of course, kick off. I wanted to get away from doing that because in this version, these big reactors actually have that capability built in. I have my night vision on right now. I'm going to come here and change this because used to be able to keybind just hitting the K key, but they changed that in this version of the suits. So I need to, I think that's night vision, if I remember right, and then my mob repulsor. So I'm going to put this on M. I'm going to put this on V. I'm going to go in here and check out what's what. I seem to have forgotten. I do not have jump assist. I need to get some servos. I need to get a swim boost. Yeah, so I need to get my jetpack back on here. So that way I can fly. However, that takes a lot of ender pearls in order to do so. And then I need to get my jet boots on too. I don't have jet boots, so I don't even know why this is showing that I do. Probably because it's still reading from my last suit. So now I can turn night vision off. You notice it is night, and there's probably all sorts of creatures walking around. Oh yeah, look at fun, a creeper. I hate creepers. They always blow stuff up. So we're gonna go out here and take care of the creeper. I love having this arm because I can shoot them little punks with it. Okay, what's in the suit here? I've got sprint assist. I need jump assist, and then I also shock absorber. Shock absorber is so that if I was to fall out of the sky when I hit the ground, I don't die. I'm gonna turn my night vision on. I just love to see with night vision. So as you can see, I just wanted to kind of make this. I don't want to make it too long. I don't want to bore you to death. I'm probably going to play a little bit. I've got that weird looking thing. That is my filler. So that is where I've quarried a hole into the ground. You can see the ground out there into the ocean. So I'm mining out all the materials out of the ground so I can get diamonds and all sorts of fun stuff. I don't like to dig around and fight with creepers and beasts and zombies and this and that. So I just let my quarries do the work. I set them up. It quarries down, boom, goes all the way to bedrock, and then I would hop down a hole. I'll create one hole with some gravel or sand, and then I'll go down, I'll place a marker and put 1, 2, 3 markers to create a box, pop a filler down, and then I will let the filler fill it back in with cobblestone or whatever. Yes, I do run out of cobblestone, so I have some igneous extruders here that just what they do is they take one bucket of lava, 1 bucket of water, and they'll just continually make cobblestone over and over and over and over and over again until they're full. I've got them piped out so they fill these things up, and then once these things are all full, they will start filling these up. I'm going to take this though with my little hand dolly, and I'm going to move it out here and kind of give you guys an idea what's going on here. I've got a quarry going too. I'm going to pop another quarry down eventually. But I've got this bare barrel for abyssal stone, which is that black stuff there that you're seeing in the ground. I'm going to move this sucker out of the way, plop this guy down, and now this is going to move out. I've got this hooked up. It's a Signalum servo with on a pipe which just pulls once you've got it set up to automatically pull out. It'll dry out of this barrel and put into this one. This one's drying out and filling our filler with cobblestone, and I've got this set to fill, and it is just spitting the cobblestone out and filling the holes. It's kind of cool. It kind of makes your frames per second jump up, but it works. I like it. Got to be quick on that door. You get shut on you. It is morning time again. The sun has come up. Whoo! Might not have to fight too many creatures. Oh well, if I do, I'll just kill them. No biggie. Must have had a zombie rolling around. Here is my quarry going. The biggest quarry I can make in this setup is a 64 by 64. And good gosh, I am just running these things completely out of power on this thing. Better check my chests though. My chests are getting full. So how I've got this set up here is I've got it set up to where this is whitelisted. Whitelist means these two items are the only items that are going to pass through that and into these chests. I don't have to have it set to let it know which chest to go to, because of course this one I've got it locked on abyssal stone and this one on cobblestone. So what happens is nothing but cobblestone will go in there and nothing but abyssal stone will go in there. So the pipe will sort it out through there. It'll bounce off this chest and go back to the other one. This one I have those two blacklisted, so you see I have it on a blacklist, so that way no cobblestone and no abyssal stone will pass through into this chest. And then here's all the goodies that I quarry. Once I can get to a spot to where I can make, turn my night vision on so you can see through the ocean. Once I get to a spot where I can make, I can't think of the word of them now. Let's see. Let's check out thermal expansion stuff. Tesseract. That's the word I'm looking for. It just popped in my little tiny mind. Sorry, bear with me. Anyways, Tesseract. I love these Tesseracts on this version of the thermal expansion because it will move liquid, items, and energy all with one Tesseract. So you don't have to have 3 different Tesseracts to move those. You just kind of set it to which one you want to move. Once I get enough ender pearls going on my farm here, I need to expand my mob farm and get it to where I can get more ender pearls. But once I get plenty of ender pearls that I can make some Tesseracts, I won't need any of this stuff anymore. Basically, I'll set this on the ME system. As it goes in, I'll have a chest there where the items come in from all the quarries, and then it'll decipher them out, separate them out, put them on a drive, bam, put them all in the system. And then once I can do that, this becomes a lot easier for me. I'm still in the newer stages of the game here. It'll become easier because then all I have to do is transfer the stuff into the ME system, and then the ME system I can separate and sort out into other Tesseracts that I can set up for the fillers, for whatever else I need, and then I can just move my liquids, my energy, and my fillers all from one Tesseract. You know, you make one for each. We will get to that stage. I will show you more. This is just the beginning stages of my world. It's a little slower at first because some of the resources you really need, like the ender pearls, and I have wasted so many of them on my suits because I'm a bonehead when I go into the nether. The last time I went in, I didn't have my cooler on, and so a Batcom blew up, caught me on fire, and I burnt up. One time I forgot to put the mob repulsor on, so they started attacking me. I got overheated and blew up. So yeah, needless to say, these are my mob farms. So you see the little red squares, if you hit F7, they'll pop up. That shows you danger zone for mobs to spawn. That shows you where they're going to spawn. Notice how it's dark in that room. So what I've got here is I've got a grinder, and then a chest, and then of course I have the mob essence coming out. I need to figure out what I can do with the mob essence, because once this fills up, they slow way down so you can get mobs building up in there. Looks like I need to add to my tank so it draws that out. But the chest is where the items go. Look, I've got an ender pearl. These sacks are nice because I can open them up. Sometimes they'll have ender pearls in them. That's why I love those. When it says on the talk that an infested skeleton was ground to bits, I love that. Absolutely love it, because that's where those little bags come from. Oh, look, I got another ender pearl, so that we are getting enderman in there. I am going to expand this out, this back wall. I'm going to put some more on back there, because I'll have to create a massive tank or figure out what uses mob essence besides a mob spawner to do stuff with. Because you notice that my mob essence tanks are full. So I'll just need to build some more and then come down here and pop them on there for somewhere for that mob essence to go to. Need to go up and see if I actually have some in the chest. So we're at 20 minutes now, folks, so I'm going to cut out and go back to kind of setting everything up and playing around and see what we can come up with. We will let you get back to your fun. Please, if you find this informative or you have questions about things that I'm playing on here, like the types of mods, I have several different mods. I think there's over 100 mods on this, or close to. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or you have any suggestions for me to change this up, brighten it up, liven it up, living it up, or something else to try along with my factorizations, please let me know, and I will make tutorials for whatever your needs are. I will add whatever your requests are, and we will move forward in the future. This, before we leave, before we cut out, I do want to go over this. You notice I do have Skystone chest. I did find a couple of their asteroids. They plop down and they have stuff in them. Anyways, this is my book binder right here. So I am making books with this, with my book binder. And then I have been warping to other worlds. As you notice, I've got some ages here. Thought I had some labeled. I guess I need to figure out where I was with that. I like ages because then I can get an age that just has certain materials in it, and then I can just quarry them there, like nether quartz. I'd love to find an age that just has nether quartz, so then that way I can just go there and harvest it from there versus having to go to the nether to do it. So anyways, I am going to peace out because we are getting up to 22 minutes and I don't want to bore you to death. I will make another here or so, and I'll probably do specific ones on like thermal expansion, AE2, whatever else I've got on here. I got to go through the mods. It's been 6, 7, 8 months since I played. I got to get reacquainted with this game, so I will do so and make another version for you to watch. Hopes and dreams, make them big, have fun, have a blast. Talk to you soon.